See me sprint out the front door.
Sprinted straight out, just dip, and he swings up on my door, dip.
All right, well, this has already been recording for a little bit. All right, so welcome to the 2 Cents Podcast. This is the first official episode with Swamp Boy.
Ryan
Swamp
Like, don't call me that at all.
We have gone through so much bullshit with this man, and he has been notably the most unlucky person I have ever met.
Bad luck Ryan, you know.
Oh yeah, bad luck
I've never, dude. You have gone through so much stupid shit, and when I hear it, the more I hear it, dude.
I want to start it off with the story first.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah,
what do you want to talk about first?
So we can start it off as, let's go with Craig first, because the most fondest memory I have of Craig is us playing basketball in front of Josh's house.
Oh,
and
God, I know where you're going with
I have
this.
a video of Craig going up for a layup and then landing on his ankle, and just you see his ankle dislocate from his
What
skeleton.
the fuck?
Bro, it literally 90-degree angle, just like snapped, bro. Yeah, I know. I was limping for a solid week. I don't think, dude.
And that was like,
bad.
I was like very fond.
That's it. Yeah, I have a very fond
That's probably my
memory
best
of
friend, because Craig used to hate me.
that. Yeah, I did.
I mean,
I used to
feel
fucking
like
hate
Craig
Ryan,
used to
bro.
hate everyone.
Ryan, I feel like you have a lot of haters.
I might have a lot of haters, and if they're watching right now, I love you.
Wow.
But I don't think it's for like a solid reason. I think you did some dumb shit, and it just.
I mean,
He said, I think some of them might be at first.
Nah, bro. Let me explain why I hate Ryan. I'll just give one example. There's a picture on my Instagram, and it is a still. It is a still right before I'm just chilling. Everyone's like, all right, yeah, pose, take a picture. I was like, all right, I'm posing. You know, I just go like this, you know. And this man just comes up out of nowhere, out of the side, while someone's taking pictures, and just racks me as hard as he can. Right in the dick, bro.
I lost
right
the
in the
game.
dick.
So you were just pissed
right
and
in the
wanted to
dick.
take it out.
There's
Yeah, I lost the game,
Boy.
and I saw Craig, and he was looking vulnerable, so I took advantage of the situation.
wow.
If we can put the picture up, it's literally still of his arm like in like,
Just
you know,
fucking
fast motion, like
perfect.
blurred right about to like me just like, you know, happy face.
Wait,
know,
y'all
posing
have
for
the
a camera.
photo?
We
Yeah,
have
it's
the
on
photo.
his
Yeah, it's on my
Instagram right
Instagram.
now.
Yeah,
It's pretty funny.
It's literally the very first picture I ever have on my Instagram is Ryan racking me.
Yeah, I can understand why you would fucking hate someone.
Yeah.
No, he resented me like
A lot.
Well,
No, I love
you were a
But now look
spaz.
at y'all. Y'all are so cute right
I know.
now.
Yeah, look at that.
Matching right now, looking like little buddies.
Unintentional.
You were a spaz, bro.
Oh,
That's-
100%.
That's how I knew you.
offensive.
He said,
not-
that's offensive.
Let's try not to use derogatory terms here.
All right. Well, do you remember how me and you met?
I mean, honestly, my first memory was probably be in the child assistance class.
Child assistant
assistance.
pals. Did you forget or did you just name it?
Said, yeah.
I don't know.
It has something to do with
I thought I had
child.
to throw out a different name right there. So
Because I wasn't trying to name drop this thing.
Oh my,
my
god.
God.
No, I actually remember a story before that. You
Oh. I don't remember this one.
you basically, I think it was me, you, Jordan, Sean Tillman,
Yeah.
and someone else in the stands for a soccer game.
Oh
my God.
And I vaguely remember it was you and Sean pushed you down the stairs.
Are you serious?
Yes, he pushed you down the stairs and you get up and you screamed at him.
Yeah.
And the whole audience around y'all turns and looks and you're like, you fucking dick!
Oh shit.
Dude, that was the first time I remember you.
Yeah.
And I think after that, we got closer. I heard of you through Trevor and Craig. Y'all were hanging out quite a bit. But in Pals, that's whenever I think I had to vouch for you. I had to vouch for you and you to get into Pals.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I specifically remember Miss Mahoney telling me, Brett may have told me you were okay to be in Pals. Like, you're okay.
You
You're
seem
good
like
to
a
go.
good kid.
Yeah, and then that's why I know that I'm in a class with Trevor, Josh Baker.
She
Brett.
she
Like,
realized
it's
it
like
was a mistake.
Carter,
Yeah.
Jordan. We had a fucking rowdy group.
We
And
had a really rowdy group.
to be
Taking
honest.
care of kids.
Yeah.
Not taking care, but like looking after them at school and shit like that.
Yeah, our goal was to like better them. They were troubled kids, but the shitty part is we had troubled kids
Y'all were
bettering
troubled kids, bro.
Yeah. And
Double negative.
what was so funny is she asked me the year before, and first of all, I shouldn't have been in PALS. You have to go through child development first.
Yeah.
I didn't do that. I don't know how I got in, but I immediately got in. I was super good through it the first year. The second year, she like shows me the list and she's like, oh, Trevor Megan, Carter Schumann, Jordan, Ryan, all these people, and I vouched for all y'all.
Yeah.
I did not realize what I was getting into. I had no fucking idea the stories that were going to be made through that year.
Oh my God.
Can we start with the story about how we got kicked off the school bus and that somehow got blamed on me?
Let's save that one. I
think I should say that one for later.
Yeah.
It was on camera.
Yeah.
That's questionable if it was
He
on
said that
camera.
was questionable.
Because I didn't see any videos. I would like...
He said, I didn't see any videos. It can't be
You see
me.
it to believe it.
No, they have a video of me jumping over the seat.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, they had a
Wow.
video of you, too.
Doing
They have a
something
video
else.
of Trevor pressing the stop the bus alarm.
Wait, was that
button
Trevor?
in the special needs bus?
Was that
Oh
you?
my God.
Stop. And I was like,
Oh, my God. I thought that was you. Anything bad, I always blamed it on you. You were the
Yeah.
easy target to just be like...
Damn, that's
Dude.
kind of fucked up.
But Ryan
He
took
said
it
that's
well.
his- I mean,
He was the scapegoat.
you were
He was fine with
hey,
it.
I
you were
looked
about that.
innocent.
Don't leave me hanging, right? Don't leave me-
Oh, dude. Oh, we're going to zoom in on that. We're going to definitely zoom in on that. All right. Well, so before we get into any stories, I want to talk about what you're doing or what you did growing up, because you were
Yeah.
definitely into soccer. You were with that whole group. There's a
Yeah.
big group of soccer players that you were
Yeah.
with. And then you went through a crazy lifestyle during high school, dealing with crazy people in your life. You yourself were crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to talk about a little bit of the relationship
Nah, we-
between
we
you and
can
your
get dirty.
parents.
I don't
We
know
can
about
get
all
dirty?
that because we can get dirty enough.
He said, we can get dirty, but
All
not
right.
I'm
that
down.
dirty.
Yeah,
So after that, like, what are you doing now?
I'm on that SoundCloud grind right now.
Oh my God.
I swear if you,
You
plug
should
your
see my
SoundCloud,
likes
bro.
right now, bro. They're
He
popping.
said, you should see my likes right now.
But yeah, I work warehouse. I wish I could do something else right now.
Shit, nah, bro. That's a lot of money, and you're working them fucking long ass
Oh
hours.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been great, bro. Yeah, as soon as you got a warehouse job, bro, first thing you did was buy a
Buy a
fucking
motherfucking
Mustang.
Mustang.
Anyone who's gonna buy a Mustang, don't buy a V6. Don't spend. Yeah, just
Don't spend the money
Don't buy
on
the
it.
V6.
I
I'm telling
know.
you can't afford it.
I know you dropped
You
at least
can't
like
afford
10
it,
grand
man.
on this shit, like, didn't you?
I dropped more than 10 grand.
Oh my
I
God.
lost money on that.
Because Ryan used to have the shittiest car in the history of existence.
Oh, yeah.
The absolute
Definitely.
shittiest car,
Always
bro.
died, tail light out.
This man,
everything.
oh my God, no, this man didn't have a right tail or like, no, a right like headlight for about like a year, honestly.
I drove without plates for maybe a solid 3 months.
What
I
the
swear.
fuck?
So you know,
And every
my
time he got pulled
God.
over, he talked himself out of it.
you know how many back roads there are and shirts sit below it?
I mean, you know about back roads, you know. Fucking.
Oh my God. So you're working a lot.
I'm just a country boy, yeah.
Just a country boy.
What the fuck?
I hate you so much.
Dude, honestly.
Well, I mean, I want to ask a question.
right.
What are y'all doing now? What is Rhett doing now?
Well, I'm busy as
this
shit.
podcast.
Well,
This podcast.
Well, right
first
now
of all.
I'm doing the podcast, but other than that, I started Iconic Media, which is
Yeah.
the media production company I'm running. I work for Goosehead Insurance. I do all of their media. I've started shooting for Stars. I shot for QSS.
Yeah.
I shoot with a company called Round 3. Me and Marcus both shoot with them. So that's been taking off. It's been doing really good in 2020 until all this Corona shit. But before that, it was about November, October, whenever we first got that deal. And that was an awesome experience, by the way. But I'm working as a marketing agent. I'm working as videography, running that company. We started the podcast, going to school at Texas State still.
Yeah.
So I'm busy as fuck.
Yeah, Rhett's a full ass grown
Dude,
up right
I
now,
really-
bro.
I
I feel like
Like,
you did not expect that giant ass.
No, yeah.
Whenever he asked that question, he said, "Hey, what do you do?" Right? And then he said, "Well, let me pull out this fucking list."
Boy.
No, yeah, it's been solid though.
Yeah.
Like I've been on this really hard grind. The podcast though was a big thing for us. It was like, okay, let's bring all of our group together and do
Yeah.
the same productivity that I've been doing, but do it as a group. I've been waiting for this moment, whether it was videography, whether it was travel, whatever it was. This started it. This brought everyone together. Everyone was excited about it.
Fun.
It was super dope. But yeah, I've been busy as fuck to cut it short.
True.
What have you been doing, Marcus?
Shit, fucking, as I said in the last podcast, I've just been taking photos, going to festivals, fucking wilding out, working on that pizza grind.
Yeah. Well, by the way, we're catching up with Ryan because we haven't seen Ryan in.
Honestly,
it's kind of been a minute. But Ryan does that. He kind of just disappears sometimes and, come back up like Batman.
I swear, dude, you live in the swamp. You just fucking live there, bro.
I've done some fishing in my life, and I've caught some really big fish. So if you want to challenge me, we can have a tournament.
I'm not calling you to a challenge. Did you hear
talking to anybody out there?
Did you hear the last podcast when I said you were born from a swamp?
Yeah.
Dude, that shit was so funny. Why are you,
Ryan?
You said it like you know, like you 100%.
He's like, yeah, that's right. That's exactly
it's
right.
been, 8 years going on now?
He said this has been a recurring joke in my life. I want it done.
Can't get away from it.
I just want it done.
Oh, god damn it, Ryan.
What have you been up to, Craig?
Oh, shit, bro. Honestly, man, I got back into school and I just fucking, closed off from the world, honestly. I don't know. I don't even go to work anymore. I just fucking chill at home. Literally, okay, all this quarantine bullshit that's been happening, I don't mind it at all. Because it's literally exactly what I've been doing.
Hibernating his whole fucking life and he's ready for this moment.
Because, I get paid to go to school, so I, don't have any motivation to work anymore. So, I literally just stay home. I give up on my shifts. Literally, this quarantine bullshit is what I've been doing about 2 months prior to what
But you
it
go
started.
through phases.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You're a big, like a season person. Like during seasons,
dude, yes. Yeah, you're right. You're
and
right. I know.
It's not a bad thing, but then you go into hibernation. Then you're fucking crazy. Like your 21st, dude. There was a solid month.
I mean, that was because his own house too. Like you were.
Oh yeah, bro. I miss my house,
crazy,
dog.
dude.
Oh my god, dude. Everyone was over all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. I literally would wake up and Zach would
Wait, are you
have
talking about the one in my neighborhood?
Yeah, we're talking about
yeah,
one.
okay,
I'm talking your neighborhood. Yeah.
That was fun.
That was super fun. I missed that house. Honestly,
you had a fun roommate. You had fucking all your friends come over, whatever the fuck you want.
One of my closest friends is my roommate. That's not gonna talk about my other
what's
roommate.
What's funny is that was the last time I saw Ryan.
That was.
Was it really?
Was at his house?
Yes, that was the last time.
His birthday.
My birthday party.
I was zooted.
And he was
off a Mike's Cold Hard Lemonade.
Mike's Cold Hard Lemonade.
I remember you came in.
It's pretty hard.
And you said some shit to me that I'm not gonna repeat, but it was about someone, and you were like,
"Oh my god,
dude." That I'm not gonna repeat it, but you came in and you were like,
Craig.
"What's up, dude?"
What's up,
dude? You were zooted off your ass.
Oh shit,
Craig. Do you remember whenever we took this man to a party and literally fucking got into a fight with someone?
I wasn't there. I wasn't there that night. No, you were with Trevor that night. But I was doing something else. If you don't remember what I was doing.
Okay.
Something else just crazy, just
Dude.
too, man.
That was one of the
bro. That was the funniest times ever. I remember.
I thought he died,
and I left. Yeah, I left by myself.
I thought he died.
Y'all gotta give context.
Okay, all right, yeah, all right.
Hold on, wait. I want to hear from him.
Okay.
There's a bunch of sides to this story.
Let's hear Ryan's.
So, I remember this was like a preparation for this party.
Okay, wait.
You have to hit somebody up in order to go. And
just someone
you have to
shit.
you have to have a text message and show it at the gate because his dad may be waiting there.
Oh my god,
I remember that. What the fuck?
Yeah. So then we pull up, and the first thing I see is Craig, probably in a wheelchair, probably getting carried out of the party. Man was.
Wait, where was this?
Wait.
Nah, you're thinking of a different time, bro. I wasn't there. I didn't show up until 3 a.m. after you had already disappeared. I walked in and they were like, "Yeah, Ryan's fucking gone, bro.
We
lost him. We have no idea where Ryan is."
Hold on. We're so
yeah, we're so all over the place right now.
It was some kind of prom party.
It was a prom party. It was Ashton. It was Ashton Garcia's prom party.
Yeah.
Oh, and there was a bouncy house in the back. Yep.
Somehow, I brought Ryan, and he was just fucking going off one day. All of a sudden, I was like, "Bro, let's go fucking party and shit like that."
Yeah.
So fucking, I'm pretty sure you were there with us too, right?
Yeah.
I just remember we all get there having a good ass time, and he sees someone that he does not want to fucking see, and then he's just the whole night's just fucking down the hill from there. And so literally we fucking
You said he was arguing with the last time you saw him. He was arguing with a person, fighting, straight up, and then you're like, "Oh, I'll just let him. I'll just let him get through it."
I'm gonna let that cool down. I'm gonna take him home, and then we're gonna be cool.
Oh my god, you had that Ciroc bottle that time, and I was tailing you the whole party, and then we went to your car. Yeah.
Dude, yeah. We went to my car, and then we left, and then I remember I met up with Trevor and Brandon.
Yeah.
And then I just let you do your thing, but then as soon as everything was rounding up, I was like, "Where the fuck is Ryan? You weren't picking up my phone. Yeah. You weren't doing anything, and no one has fucking seen you." So I just left. I was like, "All right, he must have gotten a ride from someone," and fucking, I just remember. it took like 3 weeks and no one at school fucking saw you or anything like that?
No, it was 3 weeks. It was 3 days.
Okay,
So like me and Trevor we were calling him. He didn't show up to school the next day after that. Like we were like, dude, he's fucking dead.
Dude,
like
yeah, because like,
she killed him. She literally killed him. Like,
I finally found him. He was in the front office.
bro, yes, we were in the front office.
Yes.
We were in the front office.
3 weeks of not seeing this man, bro.
Yeah, Trevor like hit me in the. He was like, bro, look, and I turned and he was just at the door like smiling, and we just started freaking the fuck out, bro. I was like, holy shit.
Being like, where the
he's
fuck
alive.
has he been?
He was alive.
And, like, he
didn't pick up our calls.
He didn't have no correlation being like, hey,
No, I
bro,
didn't have a
sorry.
phone. Remember when I did not have a phone for a whole year? And
Not more than a year, bro. You didn't have a phone for like 2 years, bro. Don't even get me
He
started.
liked it like that. No,
the
All
iPad 1G.
Off the grid,
shout
man.
out Apple. I didn't say that.
Okay, so I'm still very confused on your life.
bro.
So-
I mean,
So you basically show up to a party, you leave without anyone or
Without
telling
No,
anyone,
not telling anyone. We
Yeah,
did.
basically.
The last time they saw him, he was arguing with someone.
and they didn't see you for 3 weeks.
3 days.
days.
3 days.
3
I was
days.
hyping that shit up.
Okay,
Yeah, it was 3
okay.
days.
I
It
was
3
like,
days. No, it was
3
3 days.
holy shit. So 3 days they didn't see you. And at the time, y'all were chilling every day.
Yeah,
So it was
they-
really-
yeah,
it
was
so
really weird.
to not hear from
I
him.
saw Ryan literally every day senior year.
So
Probably.
what the fuck were you doing?
What were you doing, Ryan?
He didn't even have the courtesy to
hear-
like
I
That's
wanna
tell
hear-
honestly
us.
a good question.
Dude, I want to
was he doing?
I want to hear the comment. I want to hear what you
My comment was, I had relationship things to deal with, and things were getting complicated at that moment in time, and I just wanted to have
Complicated.
fun.
So you
Yeah.
went to the swamp for 3 days.
Basically, he
went to the-
disappeared
He
into
went to
the
a swamp vacation. You know what I'm saying? With all the swamp people, they had a little little
vacay,
gathering.
a
A
What
little
the
vacay.
fuck?
He had a vacay in the swamp.
Yeah.
Vacay. Oh, vacay. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
I get him. So basically,
Shrek
he
and
was booed
Fiona.
up with Shrek and Fiona, Ron and Tammy. You know
Ron
what
and
I'm
Tammy,
saying?
oh
Like we
my
got like
God.
all sorts of expressions.
If you,
to, like,
yeah,
I hope you know
100%.
what that is.
If
like,
you,
don't know what that is? Have you ever seen Parks and Rec?
No, no.
if anyone has ever seen Parks and Recreation, if you know the story of Ron and Tammy,
Ryan.
that's
has a-
Ron.
then
And the person
he
we're
has
talking
a
about is
Sam-
Tammy.
and
He has a Tammy.
Yes.
He has a Tammy, who we will refer to as Tammy from now on.
Yeah, that's,
I don't know if y'all are just roasting me right now.
We're not gonna say
I mean,
yes.
it's not roast.
It's not a roast if it's the truth.
Okay. So
all right.
well, let's bring it back a little bit.
Okay.
So obviously you have a crazy fucking life. You are very unlucky as a person.
Oh, 100%.
I want to bring up the pals because we
Yeah.
mentioned it earlier, but
Can
I
we
want to
bring
talk.
up the hawk
Actually,
too?
no. Let's wait for
No,
the
no.
pals.
Okay,
Let's wait for
okay.
pals because I want Trevor in on this one.
No.
So we'll wait for pals and the hawk story with Trevor. So if this comes out earlier or later, just watch the other one and you'll
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
So what else
Can we
in your
talk-
life?
Well, we can say, my dad's a football coach.
Oh shit!
And Trevor lost in Madden.
Don't fuck with me.
so
My
many
dad's a
times
football
to me.
coach.
And yeah.
All right. I got a story. So one time I was chilling at Marcus's house,
Oh,
and
God.
this man calls me. Ryan calls me like, "Hey man, like I'm not doing anything. Like you want to hang out?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm with Marcus. Like
Yeah.
Marcus is cool if Ryan comes over." He's
was
like,
like,
"Yeah,
yeah,
bro,
man,
yeah,
go
bro, no
pick him
problem."
up.
I was like, "All right, but I'm gonna go pick him up. I'll call you when I get there, or I'll call you when I'm on the way back." I was like, "Okay." So I'm just driving. I get to Marcus's house. I text him like, "Hey Ryan, I'm here," and no response. About like 3 minutes later, I'm like getting kind of annoyed, So I like text him again. I'm like, Ryan, like, where are you, bro? You got like 5 more minutes and I'm gonna leave. And then I call him after that and still nothing. And I'm like, all right, fine. About like a couple more minutes go by and I'm about to leave. And all of a sudden, this man just full sprints right in front of my car, runs around to my side door, whips this bitch open, looks me in the eyes and goes, "Drive, bro, just fucking drive." He gets in, and then who I will refer to as Tammy runs behind him.
This is exactly what I didn't agree to.
out of Ryan's many ex-lovers, this is the one we're talking about. She grabs a hold of my door, and then they just start arguing, bro. Like just
So
like
Ron,
arguing.
Tammy.
Ron, Tammy. Oh my bad. So so they're just arguing, and I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? I'm in the driver's seat, like, holy shit, you know, she's not letting go. She's just like, they're just arguing, bro. And then Ryan's dad ends up coming out into the front porch, and he's just looking at all this happening. I'm just sitting there like, how the fuck did I get myself into this situation? Why? So all I can think to do is I just call Marcus, and I put him on speaker, and I set it in my lap.
You just went, why? Why did I have to go? And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Dude, you want to know what I hear?
Oh, fuck. Are you sure?
I heard Marcus, listen to this shit. And I heard, Brian, don't fucking leave. No, the fucked up thing is, Ryan goes, drive, just fucking drive. And I'm like, I'm not going to fucking drive, bro.
She's holding on to my car, bro.
Running next to the car. I'm not going to. It's all right.
Oh my god, dude. I'm down.
No, yeah.
Can we talk about another story?
So,
if that's okay.
Oh
with
my
you?
god.
I do. Wait, I want to preface something. Everything we're saying is not derogatory. We don't mean it in a bad way.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Our
This is
goal,
just-
our goal here is to tell funny stories.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
we are not name dropping.
No.
We're leaving this alone. Everything we are saying though has like a super impactful moment in our lives, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
explains
It's just
Ryan
like something
in full.
that happens that we just remember. You
Well,
know?
I think everyone has
Stand
been in
up.
a situation like that.
Yeah.
Maybe not to that extent.
I mean, everyone has had like a
Yes.
crazy.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So whenever we say this stuff, we don't mean it in a negative way. We mean it in full positivity of a funny story.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I do want to preface everything we are saying as
So
not
we
to be.
don't want anyone to get butthurt, please.
Yeah, well, no butt hurt. It's just like
Shit happens, man. Like, we're just talking, dog.
He said,
He said,
them.
fuck
oh my god. So okay, let's get back to it. So
Yeah.
Do you want to get into
Can we
more
talk
stories?
about-
Oh,
Oh.
funny story?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. So there's this one time, and I think it also goes along with the whole day that they first met Craig, which is where Craig pulls up Josh Baker, aka Peyton Manning, throws up all over Craig's backseat.
AKA Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Josh.
If you watch the introduction, man, I talk about this
Oh,
story.
yeah, if you watch
This
the
is-
first episode, it definitely recurs with this one.
Yeah, like,
he was there for the whole thing.
Wait,
I just
wait.
remember this being Craig's like first party that he was like super hyped for.
Yeah, bro. This was the first time like I like went out and I was like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna go to this fat ass
It-
party.
It's
You
just
know?
like everything being like a little bit younger than them. Everything that I had led up to that, it just was a shit show.
Are you talking about the party or what?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
The
Party,
dude.
no, the actual party was lit. Like that was
For,
pretty
like,
dope.
12 minutes,
About
and
12
then-
solid 12 minutes.
Oh yeah, y'all got there late as.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I got
there
there
casualty.
I had to
like-
jump out of my 2-story window, bro. Like
To
I
get
was
there
fucking
late.
Wait,
tripping
Ryan,
out.
did I know you at this point?
We had been on the Pals bus, and you had talked about planning this, like in the back of the Pals bus.
Okay.
Where we were low key. You know what
Okay,
I'm
so I
Where
didn't know you.
everything
So
happened.
I wasn't yelling at you.
yeah, I had showed you some pictures in the back seat on my phone.
So Ryan was kind of like playing like mediator kind of between them. It was just like showing.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh my god.
There's a video of Ryan like panning to Josh, and he just blows a fucking fat ass chunk
my
right on the seat, and then he
God.
pans to
Okay.
Trevor laughing his ass off, and then he pans to me just like, what the fuck
Pissed.
just happened in the back of my
And there
car?
was full beans, not cheese.
No, it was like fruit. No, it was fruit.
No, this boy ate Chipotle. This boy ate Chipotle, 100%.
Wait, what was that?
He didn't even like full entire beans. And
Just he didn't chew his
Sorry,
Chipotle
I ate
burrito, bro. He fucking
Sorry.
inhaled that bitch. He inhaled this Chipotle.
Did he apologize? He's like,
No,
you know
he
he
never
didn't.
apologized to me. He never even said sorry. He never even told me thank you for taking him home at all
Forgot
whatsoever.
this part, dude.
Oh, wow.
When I was watching the last one, you completely missed out how we pulled up to Josh's house, dragged him out of your car.
Yeah,
and
literally had to drag him out.
Drag him up a driveway with his dad standing there and going.
His dad refused
I'm
to
not gonna
help.
help you.
His dad refused to help. I'm like, dude, I'm not even friends with this fucking kid, bro.
yeah. Well,
That
at
was
the
the whole
time.
time.
That was
Yeah,
a
at the
long
time,
ago.
yeah.
Dude, that was
really
a
long
fat
time.
minute ago.
Well, wait,
And that
was
was
I?
like just the start of it.
Ryan, on the way there, Ryan didn't want to fucking sit in the back seat, so he went in my trunk.
Yeah, because
to,
that
like,
shit was
not-
disgusting.
Yeah.
Dude. There was beans everywhere.
Oh, that's what you meant. You rode to my house in the trunk, and I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Oh
huh?
my god.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's
and then
fucking
hopped out the
insane.
trunk to see Rhett. Yo, bro, you got a dick. I'm just like, oh shit, I'm going back in the trunk. That's fucked up for real. So yeah, my first memory was you're an asshole.
Dude, I was a total asshole.
You're an asshole.
You know what's funny is that like I was told to get rid of y'all, and so the instant like thinking
I'm the
was,
asshole.
in a way, I mean, I was still the dick. Like I was the one who went out there. And
I was
fucking
just
told
fascinated.
him.
The fact
You were
that
the
y'all were gonna
medium of the
pay
dickness.
Craig.
Yeah, well,
that was crazy.
he was
to
dealing.
leave, yeah, because we don't fucking want this kid here.
No, well, he was dealing with a bunch of random people inside. There's probably less than 10, close to 10, somewhere around there. So he was dealing with that, and I could tell he was stressed. And at this point, me and you had been chilling for a year or two.
Yeah,
so I
so
knew.
you know how my house was, and you know how like we.
Yeah,
did
and
things there.
we'd actually done this before, like kick
Yeah.
people out. So when y'all were outside, he told me, get rid of them. First thing I think of is, fuck you, get the fuck out of here. Like, leave.
Oh, God.
I don't remember you getting out of the trunk, but I do
I probably
remember.
was hiding, honestly. 'Cause I was scared.
I
I
do.
was scared just in the trunk. He's like, damn, this
please
dude's
let me
fucking
in.
yelling at me.
He said, "Text me when everything's safe, bro."
Because I remember yelling at Craig. I remember you there. I don't remember yelling at you though.
No,
So-
I don't think I had gotten out yet.
Okay.
He probably just stayed in the
I was
trunk.
just
Stayed
like,
in the
low
trunk.
key, like, wow, this guy's he doesn't even know I'm in the trunk. Right, like that. Like,
Hey Ryan, can we go over one more story? please?
yeah. Can we go one more Tammy story?
No. Okay, yeah, we two stories.
we'll try to
then.
avoid this. Just send me the exclusives of.
Just give you like the snap notes or what?
Spark notes.
Can I just hear the story why your car was just like abandoned in front of my neighborhood?
This.
It all started with the phone being thrown out the window.
It also
Wait, it was mine.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Context.
Go.
all right. I feel like that one gotta put him on the spot.
Yeah, that was it.
Marcus goes first.
Okay.
Marcus goes first.
Well,
So-
we were together.
Yeah, I just wanted to see my. Yeah, we were together. We were just like cruising around, just doing like our usual shit.
Yeah.
I drop you off or some shit like that, and I just remember like just driving back to my house, and I just see a fucking empty ass car on the fucking road.
It was where the doctors or the
Yeah,
dentist
where
office
there's
is.
so
Like the
way
storage
my
places?
neighborhood is. There's like
Yes.
two entrances, and then there's like a storage place next to it. And then literally in the storage place, there was just a car just dipped, and I was like, bro, what
Doors
the-
open,
Doors
everything.
open.
Doors open, middle of the road.
Yes.
middle of the road and
Touching white
everything.
line.
It
I
was like hanging in the road because there was a little driveway, but you were halfway in the driveway.
Dude.
At 2
but
o'clock in the
there
morning.
was a cop behind it.
No, that wasn't, dude. I remember I drove and I was like, I called Red or called someone. I was like, bro, that looked like Ryan's car, and I was like,
I was with you when we saw it, and
yeah,
you
oh,
said
headlight
yes,
out.
'cause we-
I
yes.
drove to your house, or you drove me to your house, and I left. You called me on the way back to my house saying everything that happened.
Yeah, bro. I was like, bro, there's a cop that pulled up, and I just see fucking Ryan and the fucking shirtless, fucking looking crazy as ever, dude.
didn't you have his shirt off?
The dog that he said fucking jumped out the window, fucking
Yeah.
took it.
I took my shirt off basically to
To,
be
to-
more aerodynamic when I was.
Oh my god!
Dude, that's honestly.
Honestly, it
genius.
makes complete sense.
makes complete
Okay,
sense.
but-
aerodynamics.
So Marcus pulls up to his house. I somehow encounters you, and he calls me, and he's like, "Hey, that's Ryan's car," because we thought it looked like yours, but it wasn't. Like we didn't
Yeah,
have
it
an
wasn't
idea.
like a for sure an idea, but I remember like we didn't bring it up to you till like a few days later, and
Yeah,
your
'cause-
expression
yeah.
was priceless, bro. Because you were just like, you fucking saw that? You were like, you literally saw all that, and I was like, yeah, bro, what the fuck?
Yes. So I'm on the way home, and you're calling me, and you're telling me all this shit.
Mm.
Well, Did y'all encounter that night, or did you just see him?
I just remember I just saw him talking to the police, and I was just like, that
Okay.
is fucking Ryan.
Okay.
I was like, that's fucking Ryan.
I want to hear your perspective of that, because we had no idea what was happening. It was just freak coincidence that we drove by and saw all that shit go down. But what the fuck were you into?
It was just one of those crazy nights, I guess, for him. You
Just
know?
a casual
Casual
Wednesday
Ron
night.
and Tammy
Wednesday-
night.
Ron and Tammy night.
I told you
know?
the dog ran away out the
Oh,
window. I don't know what you're missing here.
He is sticking with the police story, and that's the best thing for him right
Right.
now.
Literally
He said,
"We're not
read the
incriminating ourselves."
read the police
Read the
report.
police report. It was a dog.
No, you want to know?
Yes.
Someone's mom was called and told the car was missing. So then,
No.
yeah. So then they see the car in the middle of the road. Wonder like why the car is now in the middle of the road, like 500 feet from the house, and you just see me
Oh.
sprinting up the sidewalk. Oh my God! There's a cop at the car.
Can you tell me how you got out of the car first?
Yeah,
though?
what the
Like I
fuck
want to hear that. Like, how
happened?
did you
Oh,
get
no,
out of the car?
I had to go get my phone. Yeah, that was down the street.
She threw your phone out the window, didn't she?
No, that just ended up out.
It flew out.
It just flew out of his
It
hand.
was on like 6, man. That shit was crazy.
Okay, so the phone was out the window.
Yeah.
Was there like obviously there was an issue at that point, so you pull over, you get out the car, and do you run to your phone or do you run?
No, I ran for my phone. And
Okay.
then like
And
I
then
ran
did
for
you
my
have to
phone,
go get the
recover
dog?
the phone, and then I'm like walking away, like I'm gonna go home now, and a car starts following me, and then someone pulls up right next to me and jumps out of the car. And
Like a drive-by,
I
they
start
just
sprinting,
fucking
yeah,
jump out.
drive-by, and then like
Full sprint
one
away.
motion opens car door, hops out on some
GTA,
wanted on
like
some
she-
GTA, and then you see a Usain Bolt just
Just fucking, I'm out.
God.
He says, you know
shadow,
what? Fuck
just,
my
like,
car. I'm
tracking
out.
me, hawking me, just hawking me down, and I can't even run any faster. I'm dying right now.
Oh my god.
And then I turn around to see police sirens, and I turn the other way and sprinted back, and this is when I
took your shirt off.
took my shirt off and released. For
and
the
released the second speed. He said, "I gotta get
I
an
hit my
extra
second wind,
speed."
and I literally hit that car so quick. And the cop goes, first of all, this isn't your car. Second of all, where's the girl at?
Where's the fucking girl, Ryan?
Third of all, where's the dog at? And I'm looking, and I see her running towards me. No, like, cause she's behind me at this point, cause she also sees the cop and she knows it's her car. She's sprinting, and I'm like looking at her like, I'm telling you, like a look like with like I'm telling a fake story right now. So
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
gonna have to
He
hop on
said-
board and like
Yeah.
like
Wink, wink.
yeah. I was like.
We lost a dog.
Yeah, so there was a screaming dog. Like,
Yeah.
dog?
dog.
You said you were chasing a dog or
So,
something.
yeah.
You just got out, dog
So-
ran away.
I'm gonna break it down again. So the phone was out the window. You get out the car. Y'all were in separate cars?
No, same car.
Same car. So
yeah.
then you go to get your phone. She follows you.
Yeah, she felt bad. Yeah.
No. So
She
you
has feelings, okay?
you grab
Yeah.
the phone and you walk back without her. So then you talk to the cops and she's running up at this
Oh
point.
yeah, she's running up because I had got chased. My original plan was to run to Marcus's house. I'm not gonna front right now.
Bro, dead ass.
Yeah,
Like, you
and
would've
I
prob-
swear
you
to
would've had
God,
to
I
run
made it to your
so
house
far.
and then ran back, bro.
You made
What?
it to my
I
house
swear.
and ran back.
Dude, I told you.
Wait,
Usain
did you
Bolt.
see
I
his
told
car
you.
there?
Yeah, well, I mean, I probably ran up to Marcus' house and was like, dude, this is not a good idea.
He said Marcus is gonna
Circle
hate
back.
me. He
Yeah.
said I need to leave.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Can I off topic about it real quick? Do you remember that one time that you said you were trying to lie about something? You were like, no, yeah, I got to go to Marcus's house to
Oh
give him
my
something.
Yes. Wait. Before that, I want to finish this, and then
Okay,
let's get to
all right,
that. So,
all right, yeah.
so you get back to the car. You tell the cops like, "Oh, we're chasing a dog,"
Yeah.
and she comes back. Does she hop on board?
Yeah, and the funny thing is, the cops never even looked for a dog or anything. They just skirted off and were
Dude,
like,
they were
"We
probably
got
just
other shit to deal with."
yeah.
bro."
They probably
They're
were
like,
not
well,
dealing with
Like
your ass.
scars across my chest, just
Oh
like,
my God.
All right, bro, we'll see you later. Peace, man. We got other shit. Like,
And what time was this? Because it was late.
Oh, dude, this is like fucking 1 in the morning, 2 in the
yeah,
morning.
Yeah,
So it was late. And then after that, y'all got in the car and drove off.
yeah, and
Like
things were
nothing
probably
happened.
cool.
Like
Yeah.
nothing happened,
Like
man.
But-
nothing happened.
But we did talk about this a few days later, and you were so tripped out that we had passed through that area
Yeah,
and saw your
bro.
car.
dude,
I
'cause-
think you brought it up maybe like a month after, to be honest.
Bro,
with you.
yeah, I had to because honestly, again, you hang out with us and then you literally just dip out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, all right, the next time I see you, I gotta bring this up.
Yeah.
And I just remember your face was just so fucking priceless, bro. You were just
Oh,
like
this-
in
yeah.
shock. You were like,
Yeah.
dude, I was about to run because obviously you were thinking of running to my house. So obviously you probably were gonna. That's even.
This was
trickier.
probably the first half zip that I bought too. Not
Oh,
all with my
wow.
own money.
Oh my
Also,
God,
so there was a
this
reason
guy.
why I had to lie. I think probably 'cause
Probably,
I
man.
might have
God.
just chiefed it all.
Okay, so back to your story.
Oh yeah, why he lied?
No, okay, so Ryan told me the story one time, and he was trying to get out of hanging out with someone.
Yeah.
And then he told them, yeah, no, I just gotta go to Marcus's house to do
get
something,
this thing.
get something from him, and then I gotta go and if he's not there, then we can't hang out. And he was like, okay, and then he pulls up and he's like, yeah, I'm texting Marcus, he's not answering, and he's like, yeah, I guess I can't hang out with you. And then you walk out of
And
your
then I
house.
walk out my house.
My face is just like,
I drive in my car
I'm
and
like,
I'm
Marcus,
literally-
go the fuck back inside.
Dude, no, I leave and I see Ryan posted up in my fucking like up the street, and I was like, "That's not Ryan." So I literally, instead of just driving off, I do a U-turn and pull up to him, and I'm like, "Why are you here?" And his face looked like he saw a fucking ghost, dude, and he was just like, "I left something at your house," and I was like, "No, you didn't."
Oh
Like,
my
I didn't play along with it at all because I was just like, "Why are you here?" I was like, "Dude, you didn't tell me or anything."
Oh, I guess I didn't, bro.
Oh,
Okay, I'm leaving now. Scared off.
Just
and then
drive
as I was
up.
turning around, I looked to my passenger seat.
Bro, his passenger seat was giving me the death eyes, bro. I was just like,
Holy
Ryan,
shit.
you're fucked. No,
know
she's
what I-
giving
Bro,
you the
I
death
think I
eyes.
was like,
about to
that's
start
not even
crying,
Marcus.
bro.
What are you talking about?
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god, that's Marcus's brother. Like,
Wait. You did not do that, did
I
you?
probably
my
did,
God.
but I probably.
he probably just pulled out an excuse out of his ass. He's just like,
My stomach hurts, bro.
She was like, I know,
Yeah.
I know he has a Honda Accord, and I was like,
oh my god. I was like, can you not know
it's a
that?
2014 actually, and that's a 20.
He's got a V6.
There's
He's
a
got
stain
insurance
on
on
the
it.
left seat.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
Can we talk about one more thing?
yeah.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Ryan, I want to hear the story about what the fuck happened when you got arrested.
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
But we have to
yes.
save
Wait,
this
wait.
one for when he's like when everyone's here
Where
because
y'all-
there was a phone call made.
Oh.
Voicemail on my old phone.
Oh yeah, the voicemail, bro.
yeah,
Oh
the-
my god, dude, that was
There could be a
that's.
Netflix series.
Okay.
about
I need that like on my gravestone. Yeah, we
Wait.
gotta say
Oh
that
my
one.
We didn't
God.
even talk about the bus driver.
No, we
Okay,
skipped that.
let's
Oh
do
my
this
God.
story, and then we'll bring up the fucking mugshot on the next one.
All right,
Okay.
bet.
So I'm gonna preface this entire story. So me, Ryan, Trevor, Carter, Jordan, Josh Baker were all in PALS. And PALS was basically a program where we would go to the elementary schools and get assigned a kid and basically help them out. And they were troubled kids, but clearly,
Shout out Miss Mahoney.
honestly, dude, shout out Miss Mahoney.
Yeah,
she was
she
chill
got
as
y'all out
fuck.
a lot of shit, honestly. I ever helped y'all fucking.
She was super cool, and she tried to help as much as possible, but there were some things that were unhelpable.
Yeah, some people just
Yeah.
did stupid shit.
Delinquent.
Some
Right.
Delinquent shit.
Like stupid shit.
This motherfucker wasn't even in the class.
That was
wasn't,
the
bro.
same year this
Bro.
motherfucker got. Yeah,
Wheelchaired out.
Oh my god.
We had 5 bus drivers that
I
year.
think we went through the first one within 4 days.
Okay, no. Remember the one lady who was there for most of the time?
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so we had one lady, and she was there for most of the time. She had always kind of been a little mean, like she was just a typical bus driver, but we would fuck around. So I do not blame her one bit for being mean. So we're on the bus, and we had probably fucked around for a solid 2 months straight and just doing bullshit, climbing over the seats, screaming at each other. Trevor pressed a fucking button, like an emergency button or something, and she yelled. So 4 times,
Four
yeah.
He said
So-
You did it
four times.
yeah,
Time.
dude, and
Next
it was.
to her, piss her off.
Oh,
Oh yeah, because she
Out of
had
spite.
not.
Her in the eyes on the last one was like,
Looking at the rearview mirror.
So I don't know if the cameras were working at the whole time, but they were working at one point
Yeah.
where I climbed over the seat and I tried to play innocent. I told Miss Mahoney, I didn't climb over any seat.
fucking teacher's pet. I mean, like,
Dude,
I didn't.
I was trying
100%.
so hard.
100%.
100%.
100%.
100%.
Oh, Ryan was humping a bat.
we're gonna get that.
Oh, okay. So we'll talk about both multiple parts of this story.
Yeah, there's
but
a lot of sides to this story.
But we had fucked around a ton on this bus.
Yeah.
Well, she was fed up one day. She was pissed. And we walk up to the bus. And I remember I walked into Mahoney's
I
room.
think she didn't even let us on the bus, to be
Well,
honest.
y'all walked there first because
Yeah.
y'all were in Mahoney's room. And we walk by and we see y'all. And we're like, oh, whatever. So we walk to the bus. And it's me and Jordan and Carter. And she looks at us and she goes, you are not coming on my bus. And we're just like, okay, like what the fuck are we supposed to do? And she was so sassy. So we walk back into Mahoney's room. Dude, what the fuck is going on off
Dude,
camera?
I don't know, man. I just got confused right now. Man.
All right, back to the story. So we're fucking walking up to the bus. She doesn't let us on the bus. So we go back in. You, Trevor, and Josh Baker. No, Josh might have not been in the class by
Probably
this
got
point.
kicked
No,
out by
dude,
then.
can we tell that story, though?
We'll
dude?
tell it in a
Him
minute.
eating the
Yeah.
Pop-Tart.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
For the national anthem.
Oh my god. So we go to Mahoney's room and Mahoney is pissed. She is so mad, and I've never really seen her this mad. But she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to go get a van and take y'all to these classes. And we're laughing our fucking ass off because this bus driver would not let us on the bus. And she takes us to talk to the bus driver, and she goes, I'm not letting them on my fucking
my
bus.
God.
Like,
Yo, I saw you hump a back.
Bro, we
What
got
backpack?
We got a personal ride to the schools, bro. Remember?
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Chauffeur,
we ended up
yeah.
getting a van, and she took us all to like our
That was
own.
lit.
It was super cool.
Got dropped off, picked up.
Well, then we get a new bus driver because I guess legally she's not allowed to do that. So she ended up getting kicked off of our bus route. So we had
Yeah.
a new bus driver. That bus driver lasted 2 days.
Oh my god.
Then we got a new bus driver, and that bus driver lasted about a week.
God damn.
Dude, we went through probably 4 to 5 bus drivers during our time in Pals. More, maybe 6. It was a ton though, and I just remember constantly getting switched bus drivers because of us. No one else, and everyone in that fucking class hated us.
And you know the funniest part is somehow I ended up with the worst kids.
Yes.
The worst
oh my
kids.
God.
I would say they were the best kids.
On Trevor's
Dude,
scale
we had
of
so much fun.
yeah, I had so much fun though. It was because
You're
honestly,
calling your dad right now.
oh, that is
What is
sad. What are y'all?
Just
Yo, Dad.
Yo, I got a story about Tom.
Good old
Yeah.
Tom.
All right,
And
well,
then you just
yeah, should we-
your iPhone
should we
for
wrap this
4
up soon?
minutes?
Yeah, we'll wrap
Jesus, lit.
okay, so we're gonna wrap this one up. So
Yeah.
this is more than likely gonna be the first episode unless something happens. But this is the first official 2 Cents podcast episode.
Hell
So you
yeah,
can
baby.
expect more like this. We have guests. We're gonna have different friend groups on, tell stories, talk about some stupid bullshit. But overall, I think this has been a really dope podcast.
Yeah,
We're going to
been
go
a
ahead and
fun-ass
film a
one.
second episode, and we're going to get Trevor on here.
Yeah.
That way we can get more stories out. But
Oh yeah.
I'm so excited.
Me and Trevor's known him since kindergarten. I've known him
Yeah,
since like
this one's
4th grade.
probably
This
gonna
one's
be like
gonna be
an hour.
really, really good,
Twice,
bro.
Once in second grade, once in high school.
Yeah, they've
Yeah.
had their battles.
I don't
but
even
they
know
all
because there's
love.
multiple.
It's all love.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
so-
bro, yeah.
We've
So-
also made love.
oh my God.
You said they also made love.
We got that mayonnaise bond. Right?
Oh my God, mayonnaise brothers.
Oh shit.
Okay,
well,
so
it's-
yeah, we're gonna wrap this one up. Y'all can go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're gonna link all of the
Go
social
follow
media.
us on at 2 Cents Crew on Instagram.
Yes. This episode is sponsored by Goosehead Insurance. So if you need any insurance or insurance needs, you can contact
Stop that.
Karma Delgado at Goosehead Agency. We'll put all of their information below. Overall, I think this is a dope podcast.
This is a good
And
episode.
You
Yeah,
can
this is a
expect
fun
Ryan
one.
to be on here multiple times. There's no way we can fit all of the
Yeah.
stories
And
he's
again,
Yeah, no,
had.
there's
we're not
no-
trying to make these stories like
3 hours
any
long.
bad way or anything like that. It's just all fun
Yes.
and anything.
Yeah, no, we're not trying to talk shit. Overall, it's just a funny story. We don't have any hate towards anyone. So when we say these things, don't take offense to it. Obviously, some of these stuff are funny as fuck.
Yeah.
You can't not tell some of these stories because it explains who Swamp Boy
But
really
we
is.
not name dropping though.
Yeah, we're not just forever remember Ron and Tammy.
Yes. So,
All right,
overall,
is that it?
That's pretty
That's
much
it.
episode
All right,
1.
guys.
All right.
Shit.
Make sure y'all subscribe and follow us on Instagram. And yeah, we'll see y'all in the next episode.
Peace out. Gang.